Hi there, this is Maddie back at it again with another video. This will be my first official video on this account, so woo! Oh, that did not sound good, but woo, I guess. So in this video, I will be showing you how to get your K-pop albums for cheaper than retail price, which is about $20-$25, sometimes more, but I will be showing you how to do that. So first, if you have a Facebook account, go to it. If you don't, make one. But you don't have to. There's other ways to get albums, but this is the cheapest way I have found so far. So I'll be here on my laptop because I don't know how to add stuff on the video yet, so it's gonna be kind of a little outdated if someone sees this later on, but I will hopefully make an updated version later on as well. So what you would want to do is you will want to go to your Facebook, open it up, and you will be wanting to go to here, actually, y'all, the home page, right? Mine takes a little while to load. Okay. And what I do, I'll put it up here so y'all can see it better. Not the best recording space, I know. So this is like what I get. This, okay. So it's getting a little, it's acting weird. Okay, so I'm gonna hide all this stuff. I'll probably edit this out later. But you will be going to the search bar and you'll be typing in just K-pop. K-pop. And you will find hopefully you'll find all of these different groups right here. I have like K-pop, buying and selling K-pop, USA K-pop buy sell trade, worldwide K-pop photo cards sell trade to buy, USA only K-pop flash sales, and K-pop buy sell and trade. You will want to request to join all of those groups, okay? I will be showing y'all like why. Okay. So when you join these groups, they will be asking you a series of questions. Please answer them to the best of your abilities. You should be added and accepted soon. It takes a little while sometimes because some of them just have a lot of requests to enter. There's also another one you can join, which is called K-pop signed merchandise buy sell trade. That's where it's just strictly signed merch. I don't know if you collect that kind of stuff, but if you do, that is the best group to join. Everything's signed in there. Usually there's nothing unsigned. They do not post frequently on there. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It really just depends if people are selling their stuff. So as I said, you will want to be on these groups, okay? Once you get accepted to them, you will be in it and you will be able to buy all of your albums. Usually this is where I buy all my albums mostly. Sometimes I do via group order, which I will make another video about how to join those and what kind you should join. So all of these groups have rules, of course. Please read them when you join and everything. I will be putting the groups in the the bio. So if you would like to join any of them, just click the link, go to your Facebook and enter, okay? And like, for example, they have a whole bunch of flash sales. They sell albums for $2, $3, $4, $5. Sometimes you'll find signed albums on here. And like the normal ones, not just the signed merchandise ones. You will also be finding like a whole bunch of photo cards. If you have a select bias you collect, this is the best place to be. You can get a whole bunch of them. Sometimes they do bulk buy where you get discounts, and it's better to find the ones that live in your country. It's easier on both of y'all. Before you join these groups, you should make a PayPal at the very least, okay? You can make in addition to a PayPal, they do accept PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And sometimes they do concealed cash, which will be known as CC, and it's just where you send them concealed cash in the mail. But personally, I don't like doing that, but I mean, it's up to you. That's your choice. But personally, I prefer using PayPal. And a tip for when you join these, please use gifts and services, okay? Most of the sellers will accept it. Just make sure to cover the fees if they ask you to, because I have sold on here and some people just don't cover the fees, and it does take away from some of my funding, which I use for like personal reasons. So sometimes we have to, it just doesn't, or sometimes like I do items for free and they just pay shipping, but I can't ship out because I don't get all of the money that is needed to ship out, because personally I don't want to pay out of my pocket, because that defeats the whole purpose. So yes, and sometimes I just want to clear off some stuff, so that makes it so I don't get hurt and someone else will get their album or item. Anyway, so always do gifts and services. Sometimes people will ask you to do friends and family. Only do that if they have a good selling reputation. Ask for proofs. Ask around, make sure, and if they seem sketchy, just ask in a different group, or just ask in a group, or message an admin and ask them if this person is a scammer or not, or ask them for help if you can't tell if they're actually a good seller and not a scammer. Usually, if they seem sketchy, I advise to just stop messaging them. Just say, oh, I'm not interested any longer, or no, I would not like to buy this, because there is a couple of scammers on here. Most of them are not scammers, but there are some of the bad eggs in there, and they do scam people, unfortunately. But which is why we pay gifts and services or friends and family only if they have a good selling rep. And so let me show you. So most of the time they will put where they are from, so you will know where they are from if you join the worldwide groups. Okay, so that's basically what I have about that. I might go into more depth in another video if you would like. If you would like that, comment down below. I'll give you some advice on how to find the good sellers and how to find the cheapest deals on here, because sometimes people do overprice the stuff and you really have to look to find like cheap deals, and you do always have to DM them first sometimes, or they'll DM you first. It just depends. Okay, so another site you can use is called Mercari. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mercari is a selling site. I will show you what it looks like, and it's free to join. Okay, all these will be free, no fee to join. Most of these work in the US. There's some that are international, like the Facebook group Mercari is international, I believe. On here, most stuff will be overpriced, I will admit, but you may be able to find some cheap stuff on here. I found albums with all inclusions, everything's like $18, which is cheaper than normal, and you have free shipping too. And it's easier to find your own biases and stuff like that on here. They sell all they used to sell a lot of photo cards on here, so I will show you. What I do is, let me show you. This is the homepage. So I have recent searches Woozy, because I am looking for items with Woozy in it. And you can find that here. You can have found a whole bunch of his photo cards. If you collect photo cards, as you can tell, some of them like $7, free shipping. That's a good deal. And stuff like that, right? Some of them will be expensive. They have signed albums here as well. They have a few overpriced items sometimes, and if not, it's just up to you how much you would prefer to pay for an item. They have albums on here, as seen right here. Albums on here as well, like this. They have Old Hope. Comes with it, just like this one. It's missing a member PC and member photo book, but it's for $18 and $5 shipping. Personally, I would not buy it, but that is up to you. As I have said before, that is your choice. Just from personal experiences, I would not buy it if it's missing member PC and member photo book as well, that it will be in total $23 to buy it. I could just go to my own K-pop store or just order online, probably around the same price for everything unsealed, and just a big surprise. And even more so if they don't have your biases as the inclusions, I wouldn't buy it if it doesn't have your biases either, if you do choose to buy it. But if you do choose to buy it, that's up to you. I don't judge. Just personally, I would not. Okay, so yes, they have albums on here. You can find photo cards, you can find circle cards, you can find signed albums on here. Very hard to find sometimes. You just really have to look and look. Some people will have everything cheaper. I've seen someone sell a photo card for like $30 on here, and someone has the same exact photo card on here for like $6. So it really just depends. You need to really look. You can save items, so you can go back to them. They can save searches. They can get notifications when you items are posted under that like member's name. That one's a really good site to use, and you have buyer protection automatically on here. You need PayPal first of all to use it. Well, you can use card too, but personally I recommend PayPal just so you can use it all across all of these sites. But you can use card on this one, so you don't need a PayPal. And I totally recommend it. You can message buyers on here. They have a maximum of 3 days, business days, to ship it out, so you do get it quickly. And you have buyer protection, so if they don't send it out within those 3 days, then I believe they have to refund you. I'm not sure, that hasn't happened to me yet. And see, I just ordered an album today, and I have the confirmation on here, and the buyer has 3 days to ship it out, and usually gets here fast. Sometimes it doesn't. It just depends what shipping company they use and how they ship it and stuff. Usually they package it very well. So, but if they don't, you can just at the end you can try to get your money back. You can file a claim to get your money back if it does not come as described. Like if it comes super damaged, like if it comes with like a crease or anything, like just a very slight damage, personally I wouldn't say anything, because that just happens sometimes. It's not really the seller's fault. But if it really does come like super damaged and you did pay money for it, I would recommend just filing a claim, getting your money back, because it just sometimes that just happens, and that's just a waste of money for you, and that is unfortunate for the seller. But some I mean, it's your money, so it's just your decision as well. Well, all this is your decision. I'm just giving my advice for everything. So that is what I advise for that one. You can also if you do this, you can also sell on the site, on both, on the groups you can also sell, and on here you can also sell. Oh, the other one, you can also trade. You can do trading between people, but usually you have to have trading proofs beforehand. That's what they ask for, or you have to send your item first. If you have to send your item first, make sure you have a lot of trading proofs from the other person you're sending to, because you don't want to get scammed. Okay, that's what happens sometimes with trading. You can get scammed. Okay, so that was just a little fact. That was just a little advice for the other group, the Facebook group. But on here, on here you can oh, if you do sell on here, don't worry. Whenever someone pays for your item, Mercari takes it and stashes it away, kind of, and they put it on hold. So once the item, so you have to put tracking information in, and once the tracking updates and says it has been dropped off, then the buyer has 3 days to rate you. Sorry, itchy my back. But if they do not rate you within those 3 days, the money automatically goes off hold and is put into your account. You have a balance on here. You can use it to either buy more stuff on there, or you can transfer it into your bank account, which is why you need a bank account too. Which is why sometimes I don't recommend it if you don't have a bank account. But if you have a PayPal, I do recommend using it, because you can just use the check balance and just rebuy stuff on there, like photo cards you want. You can use that balance, and you don't have to put it into a bank. So you can use it if you do have a PayPal. But if you do sell, the buyer has 3 days to rate you. If they don't rate you, it just automatically gets put into your account. If they do rate you, they usually hopefully they rate you around 5 stars, hopefully 4 stars, just depends. And as soon as they rate you, they can rate you like within 2 hours, and you'll get the money into your account. But it's either like, it just depends how long the buyer takes to rate you. Okay, guys, I'll go into a different video about selling, because I do sell a lot of my items, but that's just a little quick overview. If you want to sell on here, I would do a separate video for that, but this is mostly for buying your albums cheap. That was just a little thing to add in. You can also use Depop. Depop is pretty easy to use. You need a PayPal for this though, so if you don't have a PayPal, you can't use it. I'm pretty sure you can you are able to oh yeah, if you don't have a PayPal, you aren't able to use it, but if you do, you're good to go. And so on this one, you can sell clothes and all that stuff. Give me a second, I kind of have to like I did get a scammer on here once. They tried to scam me of my money, but I didn't answer them because it was kind of sketchy. Anyways, so you can use this one. I have 2 accounts. I don't know why, but let me show you. Ouch. My feet hurt. What you can do is go in the search button. Let me make sure you can't see. Oh no. Let me fix this real quick. So you can go in the search bar. You just search K-pop, and a lot of K-pop items should pop up. Oh, there you go, like this. Okay. A lot of people on here trade, sell. You can buy on here. They have signed albums on here as well. They have other items like handmade items like Etsy almost. They also put clothes in here. But usually I would like search for a specific like member or group, just so you can get a more narrowed down search. On here, I do recommend buying. Some of them are super cheap on here, some of them are not. You can trade. There's a lot of people who trade on here. I'm trading with someone on here currently, in the middle of trading with someone. I found photo cards and albums for cheap. I found an ATEEZ album for $20 with 2 photo cards with San and Wooyoung. I found like the Young Forever album for $20 with everything, all inclusions, shipped, so no shipping fee for me, just 20 flat out dollars. But that is how that goes. There's really nothing I can tell you about it. Same as Mercari. Watch out for scammers. Sometimes they're on here, but you do have buyer protection. Usually they will, sellers will send it out tracked, so you will get a tracking number. And the good thing is that on their profile, it has their reviews, and it also shows how long it takes them to ship out. Like some people have like same day shipping, usually takes them 2 days shipping, or usually takes them like 5 days shipping. It just depends on you if you would like to wait long or you just like want your item fast. Personally, I ship within like 2 days. Sometimes I do same day shipping depending on the item. Usually it takes me average 2 days to ship if I have to get supplies and stuff, but it has taken me up to like a week to ship out because stuff happens and I just can't ship it out. And so that is about it on here. It also has receipts. If you sell on here, you can get receipts for your items. But yeah, it's kind of flat out straightforward. You just click purchase on there, purchase listing, and you can purchase it unless the seller does say to contact them first. Please contact them first. Please message them. If you don't feel comfortable messaging, then just look for another seller, because if you purchase the listing, sometimes the seller will not refund you and they will not send the item. So that is the bad thing about it. But that also happens on Mercari as well. Just make sure to read the whole like caption to it, bio, whatever it is, just to make sure you are doing everything correctly and you get your money worth and your item. You can always ask for more proofs as well. Don't be scared to ask. You can totally ask. it's not like they won't bite you. It's over internet. It's not like you're like face to face asking them. It's more like anonymous, like. So that is that. Also, if you buy and you don't want anyone to know your address, then what I recommend is getting a PO box. I think that's what they're called. A PO box. Your local post office should have some. And you can rent them out like I think like $20 a month. That's your choice right there. I personally don't do that. I just give them my address, but that is up to you. You don't have to give them your full name. You can just do like I just do Maddie A, or like just Maddie or Madeline, my full name. But yes, that is all I have for this video. That's all the advice I have so far. If I think of anything else I feel like I should mention to y'all, I will make a part 2. And if you would like to know more about any other sites, if you'd like to know about eBay, please put something in the comments. I'll tell you a little bit about that. I sell on eBay mostly. I don't really buy on there, but I do sell a lot on there. I personally don't sell as much on there anymore because it's kind of it's a little confusing to use, and I did get scammed on there once. So eBay is not really a good place to use. Like personal advice, don't try not to use eBay. Some stuff is like fake, fake, or they're just scamming you and stuff like that. Okay. But yeah, those are the 3 sites I do recommend. Facebook group, I recommend that a lot. Also, if you can get a Discord server, most Facebook groups they offer auctions. Like people are selling, they do auctions, and they do that via Discord server or Messenger group. So that is some advice I have for you. If you'd like to know more about auctions, I will make another video. Please comment down below. Just comment if you would like to see any other videos. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching my video. Have a good day. Bye. Oh, like and subscribe, and comment any suggestions, any advice you would like down below. Thank you. Have a good day. See you next video. Bye.